What's up, gamers? Red Dragon here, and we are talking about E3 and who I think won. You know, who brought the most games that I wanted to play, who brought the best game that I've seen so far. And so I'm focusing on games that I got to see actual gameplay for. I'm not talking about CGI trailers or, you know, announcements that we don't really know how the gameplay is going to work. Because for me, if the gameplay doesn't look good, I'm not going to pick it up, okay? I can be, you know, excited for something to see something more, but I'm talking about games that we actually got to see played. So I'll start off with some noteworthy mentions, and then I'll get into who I really think brought their A game. So we'll begin with Battlefield Hardline, since we're playing that. That's the gameplay that you're watching right now. I haven't got to spend too many hours on it. I did spend a good amount of time on it last night with Farva and Swank and Houdini, and we had a pretty good time. And so this is a game that I'll definitely be playing more and bringing you more info on. But so far, you know, I'm okay with Visceral make it a Battlefield game. They don't seem to be doing too shabby of a job. Another mention from EA is Dragon Age Inquisition. I thought that looked pretty sweet. Star Wars Battlefront, we didn't get to see too much gameplay. We got to see very little snippets, but I mean, that game is going to be huge, and I was a big Star Wars Battlefront fan back in the day, so that's one I'm definitely looking forward to. No Man's Sky, that is a game that looks very intriguing that I'm interested in seeing more gameplay for. Batman Arkham Knight, thought that looked pretty decent. Homefront Revolution, I've played a few Homefront games on this channel, and I've liked them in the past. The past Homefront game, it was a little disappointing for me in some areas. I thought they had some really good ideas in, you know, some areas, and then really bad ideas in others. So hopefully they can figure that out and solve those issues, and hopefully Homefront Revolution will be a good game. I thought the gameplay demo that I saw of it looked pretty good. Halo Master Chief Collection, I think this is one of the best things that Microsoft came out with. I think it's one of the best bangs for your buck. You get so much content packed onto one disc. Halo 1 and 2, you couldn't play them on the 360. Well, you could on the Halo 1 if you bought the Anniversary Edition, which I didn't. So it's been a while since I've played those games, so I'm looking forward to going back and playing them. And, you know, over 100 multiplayer maps. Definitely will be one that I won't be trading in anytime soon, so that's a good deal. But as far as who I think actually won E3 and who actually brought the most amount of games and showed off the most gameplay that I wanted to actually get my hands on and try, not necessarily the best conference, but the best games, I thought it was Ubisoft. And I was really impressed with the Assassin's Creed Unity co-op gameplay, and I haven't been, you know, into Assassin's Creed games for a long time. I didn't even pick up, I don't believe, the last two. I haven't really had any interest in it, but the Unity co-op demo really impressed me. Far Cry 4. Far Cry 3 was so good that I'll end up picking up Far Cry 4 just because Far Cry 3 impressed me so much. That was another game that looked good. The Division looks great, and it looks really unique. It doesn't just look like your generic over the top, you know, shooter. It looked like it had some really cool ideas on it, and of course the engine and everything looks amazing as well. As far as the best game that I saw at E3, the one that I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to see more gameplay of this. I cannot wait to actually play it. It's a game that, in a series that I've loved for a long time, this is one of the first games that I ever played online, period, on the PC. That was Rainbow Six Siege. And the new Rainbow Six game really was the winner for me. It was the most surprising because I hadn't really seen or heard a whole lot about Rainbow Six before then. We've talked about it. There was talk that there was going to be a remake of one. It was originally called Rainbow Six Patriots, and then they've changed it up, and I really like what they've done with it. The gameplay demo they showed off, the house was entirely destructible. I mean, it was very strategic the way you went in and tried to take out the hostages and everything. If you haven't seen that gameplay, go check it out. I think that was the best game that I saw at E3, and it's the one that I'm most excited about so far. And Ubisoft, I mean, they brought 4 heavy hitters that I definitely want to pick up and buy. And so for me, it was Ubisoft that brought their A game when it came to the games at E3. Post below, let me know what was your favorite game at E3, and who do you think won? That does it for me, the Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.